Hi everybody. I've worked on HP now for over 10 years. HP laptops, that's HP. The other HP logos over here on this one. And I'm just sick of it. It's time I say why I hate HP laptops. Obviously name brand laptops, it's nice because you can change the charge port. If you buy a cheap laptop, if you drop it and break the charge port, it's the whole motherboard. So between HP, Dell, Acer, them are the top ones to where you can actually work on them. But now I've gotten to the point where HP's just, it's gone out. Up till 2015, which isn't that old. I'm working on that age of computer. I'm going to show you why I will never buy an HP laptop. But first, if you guys have a fan, sorry, somebody tried to call me right there. If you guys have a fan, especially a tower fan, go ahead and turn it on high and block the rear vents where the air comes through. And notice it starts whistling and it tries to suck the air through little holes. That's not good for it, and then it overheats, and it also dries up the bearings. It makes it go bad. Okay, here we go. Here is one that I just got done repairing. It's a 2010. Yes, that's pretty old, but it just shows you the quality of HP. You have the vent for your RAM, your hard drive, no problem, it vents a little bit. And then right here is the vent for the fan. Now, in there you can see the fan. Now, this is about the 50th one I've changed. There's the output. It did not have this screen on there. I don't mean screen, I mean holes for the fan to suck from. It was just a straight plate. Well, as it gets older, and this clogs up in between here from it sucking from other areas, it can't suck air from here. It can't push air out here. It ruined the fan on this one. The place it gets the air from is from the keyboard, but the keyboard also, you can't really see it, but underneath the keyboard is a flat piece of metal, plastic, or a huge ribbon, and it's flat. It also flexes, so when the fan kicks on, it sucks it down. It's an awful design to tell your fan to, hey, suck from here, and it never sucks enough. And everyone that people brought in saying, hey, my computer's slow, I'll be like, let me see if it's an HP. Most likely it's that. Now, to show you, this is just one vent, and this one was pretty hot. Now this one is beyond, this person doesn't want to repair it because it's too old, but again, it also shows you the standards of where they were. That's the vent. There's a wall right here that keeps up the battery, so the air can't even be sucked through there. But here's two outputs for your fan. No vent. Now every time I tear these apart, there is where the computer was supposed to punch it out. These lines, these exact same lines, are under there. But they're not punched out from the computer. Almost like a hole punch, if you've ever used a hole punch. They never punched it out. This one was getting so hot that you couldn't touch this part. This one's a 2011, and up till 2015, I've had this issue where they did not punch these out. And I've never seen a Dell or an Acer have that problem. Now this one was so hot I couldn't touch. These got plugged up from sucking in hair. Don't know how it did it. Hair from the keyboard. What was bad was it actually plugged up all the ports. This little hole around here, that's the only spot it was getting it from, because when I pulled this off, the dirt was really thick in there around this little lip right here. Keyboard pops out and this trim's separate. It was awful. And I tore it apart. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Tore it apart. Of course, all computer manufacturers, their grease is just awful. The grease had turned into powder almost, but I changed it and now it's nice. The user did not want to upgrade the top to where it was cut out, and I didn't want to cut it out and make it look like shit. But yeah, that's not punched out. Two vents, and this one was getting hot with only one vent, and it also deprives the fan. It doesn't need to be sucking through through it. And yeah, it lasted 10 years, but they said for the last 6 years it's been crap. I'm like, why didn't you bring it somewhere? They're like, oh, we just thought our crap was slowing it down. I'm like, no, I did this, and it's super fast now. It's nice. You can touch this. It doesn't even get warm, and it was melting almost. Felt like it was melting at idle. He couldn't even play games anymore. Now that I've done it, it does everything for him. But yeah, look to see if yours is punched out. This is, I swear, the 50th one I've done. And this is the first time somebody didn't want to upgrade their case. But understandable, being 10 years old, and might as well move on. But yeah, see if you got this right here. And if you got a newer PC from HP, see if you got a vent for your fan. Also see if you even have a fan, because computers are getting so nice now. They don't need a fan, and also they don't last as long as these. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I showed somebody one of the reasons I don't like HP.